Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be playing a random, unedited game, and as always I will try my best to explain what I'm thinking. Again, if you want more specific tips, be sure to check out some of these other videos if you have not already. Let's go ahead and get started here. One of the things I like to do early on is go for the columns, then draw a pile, and I like to save early cards in the draw pile as insurance, which you'll see much of later on. Let's go ahead with our first move here. That's going to be the ace of spades. Okay. Now, this 5 can be played at any time. I guess we'll play it right now. Big question here is, do we move this king or do we not move this king? And if we can open up this other column here, we're going to move the king. If we can't, we're going to undo it and save it for later. Let's see what we have. Okay, we can move that 4 there, I think. We'll see what's in the draw pile. Now, if there was a 4 in the front, like say a 4 of clubs, we may want to reconsider that, but we don't know yet, so we'll see here. This is good. This is a 9 of spades. Why is it good? Because we can play it, but should we play it? No, we don't want to do that. We want to save it as insurance for later because we can manipulate all the other cards in the draw pile. There's 24 cards in this draw pile, which means there's 21 cards behind this, and it means there's 7 face cards. There'll be 6 once we move some cards out, but that's 6 cards we could change, 6 different cards we can get a look at potentially and help us solve this where we may get stuck. So we want to save that for later, is the long end of the short end of that. I think this is going to be the first move, but we'll see if there's anything behind it. No, we're going to make this our first move, the ace of clubs. That'll pull down the ace of hearts. That'll be good for us. We'll get a few aces down, and we can get this jack of diamonds down later as well. Actually, we can get it down right now. We'll move the 7 of diamonds there. We'll move the jack, and we can move this 6 over here. Now, I'm not sure if this is 3 is a good idea to play. I'm going to hold off on that because it's at the very back of the draw pile. We can always get it later if we need to. We don't have any diamonds in the foundation pile. We need the ace of diamonds. This 3 could actually hold us up at some point, so I'm going to hold off on playing that. I can't tell you how many games I've gotten to where I've had this 3 up here and I couldn't move some other cards around. I had to use undo and go back like 50 to 100 moves to try to figure out if there was a different way of solving this. We can play this 9, and of course we can play the 6 of diamonds here. That's a good card. I think we're going to see if it works. There's a 4 diamonds under there. We're not going to play this to the left yet. We're going to remember that there's a 4 diamonds. And we are going to play this queen, though. So we're going to play queen to the right. There's another jack. I'm trying to remember where this jack came from. If this jack came from up top, I think the better move is going to be to play this jack. Let's go back a little bit here. Yes, this jack came from up top. So, we're not going to play this jack of diamonds from up top. We're going to play the 7. We're going to play the 6. We'll play the 9 right here. We'll play the 6 of diamonds here. We'll play the queen. And we're going to play this red jack, this jack of hearts, instead of the jack of diamonds. That's going to be the stronger move because we're opening up a column. And remember, this jack is in the very back of the draw pile, so that doesn't help us at all. Now there's a 4 diamonds under here, and there's a mystery card under here. Let's see what it is. 4 of clubs. So we can't move either one of these other cards and open up a column. So we're not going to move either one of these kings for now. We're going to keep our options open for later. Again, we just want to maximize the number of moves that we have. Oh boy, I forgot. The 9 was our insurance card, wasn't it? And we pulled the 9, did we not? Let me look at that sequence again. Didn't want to pull that 9. I think we're going to have to pull this 9 here. We're going to go with that 9. That will cost us our insurance card, but I think we may have enough moves in the column. We'll see, because we moved a lot of cards in the column. So that's kind of a trade-off here, because the other option was to save this 9 for insurance, because that allows us to manipulate the draw pile. So it's kind of a tricky trade-off. We'll see if it pans out here, because then we can move this 10 10 down below the jack, but we'd have to play the other jack, so we'll see. We can move this 8 for now. We'll see if we can maneuver something out here. Let's see, we can move this deuce. Move that over here. We can move this 5. And then we'll move this 3 of spades later on. I think we'll move the 4 and the... You gotta be careful with these low cards again, though. I may be going too fast here and may be taking these back. There's the ace of hearts. That's good. So we haven't found an ace of diamonds. We do have hearts, though. So let's go back through one more time here. 9, queen... 8. We want to get to that 3 of spades, I believe. And the reason we want to get to the 3 of spades is there's a 4... Oh, there's a 4 of clubs. There is a 4 of spades here, which means we got to take back these 2 moves here. These 2 low cards I dropped. They got to go back. Going to go all the way back to where those came from. Alright, let's look at this again here. Let's go back. Okay, we'd like to move this 3. We'd like to move the 2 of hearts later as well. Oh, that's going to be tricky. So there we are. Okay. We'll have to see what we can do. We'd like to move the 3 of spades, 2 of hearts, and then move some of the spades up. Let's see what we have. Yeah, we're going to do this right here. We're going to move the 5 of spades, and then we're going to move the 8 of hearts. More importantly, we have the 7 of spades we can move on over here. And then we have this card right here now. We'd like to be able to move this 3 of spades. We're going to see if there's a way to do it. Again, we're going to hold off on these 2 cards for now. We'll get to them later. 3 of diamonds we don't want to touch there. And let's see if there's another card. Okay, we may have to go back to where this 9 of spades is and use that as our card, and then undo all the stuff we did with these cards. We may, because we're not able to. We need to be able to manipulate the straw pile early on. Otherwise, we're going to get bottlenecked here. So I think. Oh, we need this king. This king could be played. Was there a queen? Let me see if there's a black queen here. There is a black queen. So I'm going to go back to the sequence here. We have a move. It involves getting this king of diamonds down, which will allow us to play this black queen here. But we got to go back to that whole sequence that we did with the spades and figure out how many moves we need to make to get to that king down. So let's go back to the start here. Okay. So start of the draw pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we started playing cards. And 5. Okay. We want to move this king down. So we're going to have to move 1 card in front of the king to make the king playable. So we are going to go through again, and we're only going to move 1 card. And that card is just going to be, I believe, let's see, this will be the 2. There's just going to be this 2 of spades. That's the only card we're moving. The next sequence, this king will be down here. And that's very important, because that gives us a lot more flexibility in making moves. So here is the red king. That goes down. Now we go through again. And this queen is our new insurance card. And that's very important because that allows us flexibility to make more moves and get some of these other cards out. More specifically, this 2 of hearts we're going to want to get out later. But before we get to that, we're going to play this 8 of diamonds here. We'll play the 7 of spades. And I think we're playing the 3 of spades. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, we'll play the 3 of spades, I believe. You could, yeah, we can play the 2 hearts, I think, too, but that would... Let's just play this as it is and see how it cycles through again. Again, we're saving that queen. I wanted to move the 5 of spades. That's why I didn't play that sequence. I don't know if I'm making sense here. Trying to make sense as best I can. Sometimes they go a little fast. So we can move these hearts down, I believe. So 5 of spades is going down. 4 of spades is going down. The reason we can move these 2 hearts down is because, well, number one, we want to move this 5 of hearts up. And we're going to get to that. But number 2, we have this 2 of hearts right here. If we didn't have the 2 of hearts right there, that probably wouldn't be a good move. And remember, there's a 4, I believe a black 4 of clubs under here. So we could potentially open up some stuff. And we're going to need to do that. Let's go back again. Okay. So I believe that queen is going to be our move. Yeah, this queen right here is going to be our move. And the next move will be the 2 of hearts. And I think we can play this jack at the end too. Because there's already a second red jack, so it doesn't make a difference. We'll play that as well. There's the 2 of hearts. A little problem here. The card we want to play is the 10 of clubs. We haven't got to that yet. But we're going to play this sequence right here and see how it goes. 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts. Now we can open up with a 5 of hearts. That's a good card there, because that's going to allow us to move this 10 over. We're also going to move some spades over, I believe. Yeah, 4 of spades, 5 of spades. So we've got the spades and the hearts, and that's good potentially, because that could allow us, if we can move some more cards around, to get this 8 of spades up top later. The move's not there yet, but we'll see if there's something that develops. We're going to move this 10 right here. And that's a queen. That's a very good card, because that's going to give us a lot of options. If you see, there's a 10 here. Or there's a jack here, sorry. And there's a 10 right below that, the 10 of clubs. A lot of different ways. There's also a jack of clubs right here. There's a lot of different ways this can be played. Let's see what we get. That's good. That's the ace of diamonds. We can play that up top. That's better yet. 6 of spades. We can play it up top as well. We can move this 2 of clubs and we open up the column. Now, I believe there was a red 4 of diamonds there, which we can't play yet. There was also a 4 of clubs we could move over, I believe. I don't think that'll bottleneck us here, because we got hearts and spades. It's not going to put in front of the diamonds, not going to hurt. And that means I think we can just open this up here. Now, again, I like to manipulate the draw pile, but I would like to get this 10 of clubs down. And it's very important, because if there's a black 9 or a red 9 somewhere, we can move this 8 over as well. So we're going to pull this jack of spades down. We're going to pull this 10 of clubs down, and we're going to see if there's a... There it is, the red 9. That's perfect. That's what we want. We're going to move it there. And we're going to move this club first, and then we'll get to this 8 here. We can finally move this 8 of spades. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it's a good card under there. And that's good. We can play that. We're going to move the queen there. And the 5 of clubs, that's good. We can play that too. We're going to play 4 of clubs. And now the 5 of clubs up top. And that's a great card. 2 of diamonds. We can play that. Now we can move this 10 of spades to the left under the jack of hearts. Okay. Can't play this yet. We would need to play the 6 of clubs and 7 of clubs in front. Let's see what we have here and see what we can maneuver. Now I'm just going to consolidate all this stuff here just so you can see the 4 piles of kings. Just to give you kind of an idea, to try to make things a little simpler here. What we're looking to do essentially is maybe maneuver some of these cards up with the foundation cards, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's see what else we have here. This is a perfect card, 3 of diamonds. Now we can move the 4 diamonds, 5 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, 6 of clubs, 7 of spades, and of course 7 and 8 of diamonds. And yeah, well, now we can move this spade up here. And more importantly, that allows us to open this up. Alternatively, we could have just brought this 9 down. Well, we will bring it down anyway. And we can put the 8 under here as well. That's a good card. 6 of hearts. And we've essentially solved this puzzle right here. So that's pretty cool. Some techniques that can help you out late in the game. Hopefully this, of course, helped you out a little bit by watching this. And yeah, that's pretty much it there. I am signing out. As always, I would like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.